Okay, everyone. So today, what I want to do is I want to show you guys a bunch of alternatives to Job Corps, so you guys could understand that there's so many other things out here in life for you besides one thing that you have become accustomed to. So the first one we'll start with will be this website right here is called USA.gov. I told you about this website several times. You can go to this website for everything America has to offer in every particular state. Do you see all of the information in these boxes right here? Pay attention to this one right here. This is voter registration. We'll come back to that at the end of the video. I want to show y'all a couple of particular things, right? But you go on this website to find out about anything you want in a particular state. Okay? This helps you decide where you can go for the best services and if you need to relocate. Then you have this program here that when I told you the unemployment office or the Department of Labor offers programs as well. Here are the programs. They have apprenticeships. Of course, you know, Job Corps is under attack. That's no problem. You still have Youth Bill, Youth Connections, and you have a whole page of Division of Youth Services, okay? Not to mention that the Department of Labor aids with all of these services right here. Do y'all see that? The most important thing you should be doing is worrying about jobs, you guys. Getting jobs and making sure that you have employment so that there are no laws that are passed that keep you from being able to take care of yourself. You have to come onto these websites, utilize them, take advantage of all the training this country has to offer. I didn't realize that I was still on the other one, so let me pay more attention. So this is the Department of Labor. So here's all the services this offers. I'll go back over. You need to worry about jobs. Jobs. Job center. Jobs. This is the most important thing, to make sure you are self-sustaining always. Then you have the Peace Corps. This is very similar to Job Corps, okay? It's an alternative to the military, as you can clearly see, but look, it services every one state, okay? So all you have to do, go on this website, look at any service they provide that actually speaks to your spirit, is a good fit for you, and get involved. Stop putting all your eggs in one basket, thinking that, okay, so Job Corps didn't work out for me, that's the end of the world. It is not. That's one program, and there are so many other things in this world that can help you. But most importantly, realize that your tenacity, your resilience, and your determination will take you further than any program offered to you can. You just have to be aware of the fact that these things are out here for you. And instead of spending so much time listening to the drama, the chaos, and the damn gossip that is going on YouTube and TikTok, please pay attention to the things in this country that can help you change your lot in life, change your status in the world. This is another place called Interactions, right? And this place basically gives apprenticeships and alternative training opportunities. You go on this website, you see if they service you in your area, and do everything you have to do. Keep in mind that you see here where it says Job Corps, even though this president took this away, these people have their own funding. So ask about these programs, because they might have replaced it with an alternative program that can function quite similarly to the one you're very familiar with. So also keep that in mind and never give up, y'all. Never give up. This right here is Youth Bill, This is also one of those programs I was telling you about that comes out of Department of Labor. And what they do is they help to build our youth and their future out of all the neighborhoods in our country they come from, okay? Go online, check out everything they do, okay? Just pay attention. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. So that's it, okay? I just want to show you some of the programs they have here as we move over to the next bit of information. You also have, when I Googled other programs like Job Corps, you have Youth Build, which we just saw, AmeriCorps, which is one of my personal favorites, City Year, Youth Build, Empower for all of you guys that want to get into STEM and technology. You have Year Up offered by Bank of America, and you have the Google certificates. You have quite a few things to help you. And within Peace Corps, right, you also have all of these different things here you can get involved with, and they have a couple of programs for you to look into. And mind you, these are all similar things to Job Corps, where you're going to learn a trade or a skill, etc. You get involved with this in order to get your credentials to move on in life. And this is all over the world. So y'all take advantage of this if you are interested in it. If not, don't worry about it. And then we have AmeriCorps itself. This is my personal favorite because AmeriCorps has all types of programs. Let me just play this for y'all so y'all can see it. They even deal and have a program affiliated with Habitat for Humanity.
What does rebuilding homes after a hurricane in Puerto Rico have in common with teaching children to read in Nevada?
The same thing that urban farming in New York has in common with mental health access in Missouri. AmeriCorps, the federal agency for national service and volunteering.
AmeriCorps empowers hundreds of thousands of individuals to serve in their communities for a day, a summer, or a year. Our members help families obtain affordable homes, mentor students, help communities recover after disasters, improve employment access, and so much more. AmeriCorps also invests in local organizations to help them achieve their missions.
And AmeriCorps members and volunteers get practical benefits, like money for bills, an education award, and student loan deferment. Access to a growing network of companies and universities. Real-world experience to jumpstart or restart careers. And friends for life.
Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Okay, just know that they have AmeriVista. They have quite a few programs. So when you go on the website, you will find all of that out. You really will. Just give me 1 second. I want to see something on this other website before I show you, just to make sure it is there. Okay, right. All right, that's what I wanted to make sure, to show you different things. Okay, let's go to this one. Let's go back to USA.gov. This is the greatest freaking website in all times, of all times. So I typed in my state. When you click the query button, it tells you, this is the official website from New York. I'll click on that momentarily, not just right now. But I wanted to show you that whenever you go on this website, if you don't know how, and I'm going to show you in a minute, to find most of the things that are going on politically, you go onto this website, type in your state, and it gives you a brief update of the most important and current laws and situations and events that is happening in your particular state, okay? It talks about everything, which is why I'm scrolling down to show you, all right? Now, I want to go back to the top real quick to show you something else. when we go on the home page, right? When we scroll down to all topic and services, right? We want to go to voting. Let's go to voting and elections, right? So on this page, for all of my politically ignorant people, this is where you find out everything about the United States election process. How a president, you could see it in front of you, right? Sorry about that. I hit it and it's supersized. How a president is elected, everything else in these blocks, or what you need to come on here, and you need to read, understand, and come back to it repeatedly, so that when you see videos on here telling you that this person or that person is not who they say they are, or something is wrong or is going another way, you can actually get the actual real deal and information on it. I'm going to also go to, what is it? Congress.gov. Let's go. Congress.gov. Let's go to that one as well. Let's get on. We need the actual house, right? Okay. We need, come on, where are you? I want to show y'all what I'm always telling y'all about, okay? So that, okay, let's see. Senate.gov. All right, the House, Senate. Let's do the White House so y'all can see it and you can have it. Okay. White House. There we go. Whitehouse.gov. GOV. Right. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, let's go to the White House. All right. So now let's go to those. So voters reg first, right? So on the voters registrations page, right? This is where you get all your information from. This is registering to vote, of course. This is some of the other things that you can find out about here, right? Download forms, changes of address, absentee ballots and all that junk. Want to go to Board of Elections. There we go, right? This is with the state, and this is to find out different officials, right? So you go down on here to look. Oh, I forgot the assembly. Let it scroll. Let it do its thing. Why is it taking so long? All right. These are all of the people for New York. This is how you find them. This is how you write to them. This is how you contact them. You can see all of this information. All right. Campaign disclosures. We'll go on that. All of this gives you the information about what it is you would do if that's what you're interested in. Okay, let's go back. I need to show y'all one more thing, right? Overstrew, right? Change your commit contact. So what's related? By the way, look up your. This is important to make sure that you're still on the registered voters registration. Make sure you do that so that in the event anything happens and you have to vote, you want to make sure you're still on the roll and you don't need to reapply, right? What was the other one? This is the House. This is where you go for the active information on what's happening with bills looking to become laws and what's happening in your government, okay? You look up here, you see the committees that are scheduled to be in session, how they're going to proceed on the floor, meaning if they're going to be voted on or if they have already been voted on, what phase of the voting process they're in, the recent votes, the bills and reports. In the bills and the reports and the recent votes, this is how you look. This here shows you who's voting on your side, who's not, what passed, what fails. In this section right here, you actually get to go into it, read it, and see what they were talking about, okay? Go back to the committee schedules. This one is scheduled for Tuesday, June 3rd. You see it. You see what they're talking about. When you get time, you click into it, read the whole thing. When you go down a little further, it talks about what happened with the money, foreign travel, different things that they cover, those committees cover, who's leading them, what representatives are in those committees and what they're doing. All right. And over here is the same thing, but with a little bit more information. You can look up any individual representative right here and see what's going on. History of the House, find your representative, watch live proceedings. It's good to watch live proceedings sometimes because sometimes you get to see people and judge their character and not just based off of what they've done on paper. Okay. So that's that. That's the House, right? The House of Representatives. Now I think I have the Senate over here. Yes, we have the Senate. Okay, so here we have, excuse my mouse, it was just all over the place, what they're doing. So Monday, June 2nd, they're going to convene. They were talking about, you see here it says latest issue and then latest issue here. They're discussing whatever it is they got from the House that they have to vote on. So you could click on that, go into it, find out exactly what's happening. You could also go over here, see the meeting before and all the information that came from it. And these are the scheduled hearings to let you know what is going on in the future. And everything is pretty much self-explanatory. You're going to click read, click read, click read. And this is how you get the information. Oh, look, jobs. So make sure you pay attention to that if you need one. This is how you get the information firsthand and stop listening to people online. You come, you read. Okay? And then the last but not least is the White House. Basically, this is everything that's going on here with them. Vice President, the cabinet, all the lies and all of the madness that goes on. But down here, you can get into a little bit of information, watch and see what happened during the week there. They don't really tell you much because he actually scrubbed a lot of information off of the White House website. So you're not going to get much. You see how it just went back to the main page. But anyway, you can still get some more information over here. And then that way you can kind of get like more in-depth detail of what it is you're concerned with. Let's go to the very bottom here, show you again what's going on down here. They also have a newsletter. You should sign up for it, all right? Just to stay abreast of things. And that's basically all I had to show you because I wanted you guys to know that there are so many other programs out there besides Job Corps. It's not the only one. You also have all of these things too. Okay? I just want to see what this one is. It's free training, right? So let's see. So this is for you, New York. Of course, you have one in your state as well, right? But this is helping you get free tech training, okay, guys? This is for mostly young people. And for New Yorkers, these are all CUNY. You see here where it says CUNY, bachelor's degrees, all these different things. These are for people who, graduates, people going in, high schoolers, how to become a specialist, what to learn, cloud computing, support empire. Well, we don't need to give out money. We don't have none. What's going on in New York? Right. Foundation for Children. Let's see. Domestic violence shelters, different foundations that's giving out grants. We like to hear that. How to get in contact with these people, where their offices are, and at the bottom, any other information you are interested in, okay? Charity Navigator. All right, that's a good one to know, y'all, when you need things. And there was one more. I just wanted to see if I could find this one for y'all. This is the Internship Bible. Internship Bible. I know it's a book. Yeah, the Internship Bible. Oh, they have it now as a PDF. Okay, let's see. Let's see how that looks. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can open it, y'all. Yeah, I can. All right, check this out. I found out about this a while ago in the library, right? So inside this book, even though here they actually have it as a PDF, so what I did was Google it, and it comes up. You Google you Google it just how you see it, the Internship Bible. This book will come up. It has 676 pages, and you see what it does. It talks about over 100,000 opportunities to launch your career, and they have everything in this book you never thought about that can help you towards a career. Okay, and then you have these other other associated books that can help you do the same. But this book has been around so long. Even when I was in school, I went and I actually had gotten this book. I no longer know where it is, to help me because I had to do like a couple of thousand hours in the community. And this book helped me get what I needed. And it's useful to know about this. All right. I hope that helps. Y'all pick your heads up. Stop thinking that just because something is no longer there anymore, that's the only thing that can help you, because it's not. All right. Be well, be good, and stay positive. Keep your head up, please, because you need to always do that. Have a great day.